Temple number 5 on our journey is Kom Ombo. Kom Ombo is a temple built to two gods, Sobek and Horus. And they're not necessarily opposing forces, they're complementary. Horus is the divine child, the divine masculine, while Sobek is your invitation to look into the depth of your subconscious, to face your shadow, to clear all that doesn't belong. When you're standing in front of this great structure, it has two entrances, two gates. One is for Horus, one is for Sobek. So you get to pick your adventure. How deep do you want to go? How much do you want to excavate? And Sobek is connected to all things water. The watery emotions that might not be flowing through us. The muddy waters. He is the crocodile god. Fun side fact, when visiting temples around the world, I often feel like some temples are twins of another location. And the way that this was explained to me is that they hold energetic templates that get replicated in different sites. So Kom Ombo is the temple of duality. When I was in Greece and I went to Poseidon's temple, it immediately spoke to me and said, I'm the temple of duality. I'm the same template as Sobek's temple in Egypt, in Kom Ombo. So it's the subconscious. It's the river of light within us that might have gotten messy, muddy, that got polluted by our minds running things on autopilot, by the unconscious behaviors, by programs, by words others placed there, agreements that we made. And we need to pause here and say thank you for this opportunity, right? For having this human element. Our subconscious has kept us safe. Our egos have kept us safe. It's that reptilian side of us. But in this part of your journey, it's keeping you stuck. It might be keeping you prisoner. So what reality are you still unconsciously agreeing to and creating? And this is Sobek's invitation to clear it. To me, this is exactly what this temple is about. It invites you to love all parts of yourself, but invites you to focus on the authentic, the true part of you, and let go of the distortion. So if you look at the structure of your subconscious mind, the watery mess, the muddy mess from which your life is being created, manifested. What are some of the outdated structures that you might be ready to let go of so that you can have more clarity, so that you can bring light and shine light into it? Because what you can see clearly can begin to flow with more ease. And we can design our inner world with more awareness, to live in an awakened state. And Sobek is not an enemy. The crocodile god is a mirror that invites you, sometimes gently, sometimes not, to transform your inner world, to purge, to clear, to process all that you haven't processed, all that you might have been suppressing, all things that you've just been compounding, stuffing down. And if you might be feeling some form of nausea or discomfort around your solar plexus or your belly, that's exactly what he triggers in many of us. He's asking you to be brave so that you can free yourself. And we can't ask somebody else to free us. We have to do the work. We get to do the work. That's what we came here for. So he asks you, are you ready to be free? And it can feel like a washing machine that just doesn't get any clean water. Like we do the work and we clear something and there's still residue. There's still some muddiness that keeps moving through the washing machine without allowing the clear water to run and get our clothes clean. We're stuck in the same patterns, stuck in the same stories, regurgitating old scenarios, stuck in loops. And sometimes it takes emptying the washing machine, because even if you keep adding more water, the mud is still there. Many of us, when coming in contact with Sobek, purge. We get sick. We get well. As they say in plant medicine, we're not getting sick, we're getting well, we're getting better. So is there something in you that you want to purge? So that you can be free, so that you can feel lighter. And sometimes it's gentle, but sometimes it's not, and that's okay. Sobek asks you, what do you choose? Will you walk the path of unconscious repetition? Or will you enter the river and flow with it? Let it work its way through you. Let Sobek be the mirror. Let him trigger the mud to be shifted out of your system, the old patterns to reveal themselves. He invites you to truly look beneath the surface, what is moving through the waters of your inner being. Is there some inherited beliefs, unprocessed grief, ancient fears embedded in your being? This is not punishment. This is liberation. This is how we reclaim our awakeness, our radiance, our purity, our clarity. He doesn't destroy. The crocodile god transforms. He offers this bitter, brutal grace of real liberation. There is another fun aspect to this temple. On the back wall, there is a map that shows 4 guardians, four winds. The lion, the bull, the eagle, and the fourth one has been destroyed. You can't see it. And if you are interested in going down rabbit holes of all things time and how the matrix of time is constructed, Sobek has some keys for that as well. The fourth element, the fourth guardian, is the human. And this map is connected to the four royal stars in the sky, the four fixed constellations, the four elements, the four seasons, the four directions. And once again, just like the Valley of the Kings, it's giving us a map to understanding how this matrix, Maat, is built. That we're not prisoners here. That we can be free within it if we choose to shift our perspective, our perception of it. If we can expand our view. And if you're able to, if you're listening, and I invite you to go on YouTube and watch the images, because it can be quite activating, not just for the mind, but for awakening the memory of something that might awaken your memories of the architecture of this reality, how it is built, how time is woven into this construct that we are living, playing within. Working with Sobek and walking through this temple, and I'll say it's probably my least favorite. I don't like going there. I need to go there, but I don't like going there. But he's the one that made me aware of when I'm looking at the world and I'm judging something as broken. And I'm putting out a prayer into the world that says, may Maat, may harmony and balance be restored, cosmic order be restored. It's not about that. The prayer needs to be about my own inner waters, my own inner landscape. Because once that comes into balance, once Maat returns into my inner world, the outer reality reflects it. And it's also reminding me that although I may believe that I am moving through time, it's really time moving through me. In my multidimensional nature, I exist without this construct of time. I exist everywhere at once. I know it sounds wild, but allow yourself to sit with that. Allow yourself to connect to this possible truth. And it can reveal itself to you in dreams and in messages that you receive through songs, through posts, through books, through something someone says. Suddenly it all clicks in place and makes sense. Connecting the dots is what so much of this journey is about. Not to feed the mind, but to complete the picture so that you can understand the reality. You can understand who you are, how to navigate this world, what you're here to do, how to live a beautiful life, how to live a beautiful experience. Thank you.